here. Come on, stick it and go. Set, hit, here. Let's go, stick it, now go. Hey, Daddy.
T-Money.
Kevin, your brother.
Hey, Daddy.
Woo. Chilling, man.
Straight.
Yes, sir. You still $4.
Huh?
Still $4.
Dude, I got you. That boy good.
Yes, sir. Hey, you look good, boy.
First thing that popped in my mind, man, it's just good to be back, man. Good to see some of the old players that I played with. Good to see them in action, man, getting ready for the season, working. Man, this place meant everything to me, man. I went to 2 schools before this, and this is where I really made a name for myself. And like I said, I was just blessed to have the opportunity to play here. Coach Taggart, man, what you see is what you get. Real loose, real energetic guy who just loves the game of football, man. He gonna bring that to practice. He gonna bring that to work every day, and it's gonna rub off on his players. Why should people believe? The University of South Florida, man, we've always had the best talent, all the talent to be able to compete with any D1 program in the nation. Why should you believe, man? Because Coach Taggart got the winning formula, man. Just look at what he did at Western Kentucky. Like I said, we've always had the talent. Now we got the coach with us to put it all together, man. So y'all keep your eyes out for the University of South Florida, man. We're doing big things down here. Appreciate it, boss.
Here we are, the greatest football state in the country, in its greatest city, where speed grows with the oranges, and boys are turned into men. Draft picks, champions, leaders. The future is forged in green and gold.
Who has it better than us? Nobody.
Our leader, homegrown.
There it is. Good job. Good job.
That's it right there.
With a perfect pedigree as a player and coach. Young and wise, nurturing and demanding. That rare mix to lead our program. They are our hometown team, as hardworking as their families, as prideful as their city, charging into the future. They are the Bulls. This is the rise of USF football. USF football, a new era on the Bay.
It has been said that sports does not build character, it reveals it. And the character of the South Florida Bulls defense came into full spotlight against Maryland, living up to the vision head coach Willie Taggart had when he hired his defensive coordinator.
You know, we have a very common friend in Jim Harbaugh. Jim played for us while I was a coach at the Indianapolis Colts, and then was one of our assistant coaches out at the Oakland Raiders when we went to the Super Bowl. So I had met Willie earlier, but had never worked with him. And when Jim called and recommended, you may want to go talk to this guy, I jumped at the opportunity, and it took all of 15 minutes to be sold completely on his vision, the vision of the university, the support that we're getting from the entire university. And like I said, blessed to be here. And USF is blessed to have him.
Here comes pressure, down he goes. From the edge, Rashard Client comes in and absolutely steamrolls C.J. Brown.
The relentless pressure paid numerous dividends.
Nigel Harris. Ball came out at the end. And USF recovers. Ward's got it. Johnny Ward hops on the loose rock. Fumble recovery again for USF, their third of the day.
Physically and schematically, the South Florida defense caused so much chaos, the Terps could not hold on to the ball. Before Bresnahan's arrival, the Bulls were last in the country in turnovers created. He wants them to lead the nation in takeaways. They are on the right track. They're fourth in the country.
So to the middle to Diggs. Augie Sanchez makes the interception. The freshman has his second turnover of the game. Sure, down he goes. Demetrius Hill.
You know, he's grown up in the Harbaugh family, so that speaks volumes. You know, I've known Jim and John forever, and of course Jack is legendary. And like I said, it came in and it took all of 15 minutes to sit down and really know that not only was his vision to win here and bring success to USF football, but it was about doing it the right way and doing it with integrity and doing it with a family atmosphere. And those are all the things that are very important to me. So, like I said, it was a no-brainer.
A philosophy that has helped pile up impressive numbers in the classroom as well as on the field.
CJ, it's a running threat. Ball comes out into the play, picked up by Sanchez. Augie Sanchez is in for a touchdown. 21-yard return for the freshman linebacker.
On a day he lost his own quarterback on the first play, Taggart had to be proud of the way his defense picked up the rest of the Bulls family.
Discipline. I thought I had it. I didn't.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Work ethic.
I thought I was pushing myself. I wasn't.
Got a big time opportunity today, man.
Time.
Big time opportunity.
I thought I had a lot of it. I don't.
Get ready for this afternoon. You got a big time.
As a Bull, I found out what discipline is.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And I've matured.
Be decisive on what you're gonna do.
I've learned about working harder than I imagined.
And I'm better.
Motivate your line. Hey guys, easy on this one.
I haven't slowed down time, but I do know how valuable it is.
And I use every second.
Every second.
Like it was my last. I represent. I represent.
I represent.
I represent USF.
USF. Go green, go gold.
Experience the new era of USF football and join us for one of these upcoming home games.
Am I doing this little walk right now? Like, we could be so...
Hey, thank you guys very much for being here. First time ever we're playing Maryland.
We're gonna have ourselves a good ball game when we pack that student section like we did last week. That was big time, big time, big time.
Well, guys, Willie Taggart for the Bulls has ushered in an entirely new culture here. Let's take a look inside the locker room. Check this out, a pool table and a ping pong table. Taggart told us that he saw a kicker and a D lineman playing ping pong with one another.
Hey,
Coach Taggart's vision for a complete program calls for strong young men with bonds to each other that go beyond football. The culture of accountability he preaches is easier to achieve with guys who not only play football together, but break bread together, study together, academics as well as opponents, and even enjoy movie night together. It keeps the Bulls on the same page of more than just the playbook.
Draft day. Boy, Shard back there. In the back. Raise your hand, Shard. Raise your hand. Shard right there, back there.
224 young men who today are about to become players in the National Football League. A day where lives are changed.
When I say kick guard, y'all say boom. Kick guard, 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 boom. Let's get it.
Here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, a big early season college football matchup between two 1-0 teams. Maryland, new members of the Big Ten, first ever game against USF of the American Conference. An interesting matchup here, Corey. We have one program, USF, trying to return to dominance. At one point, they were #2 in the nation. Maryland trying to make a big impression in the Big Ten.
And White will throw under pressure, and he's got Price 25-30 and out to about the 35. White got hit pretty hard after that and came up holding his hand.
Obviously, he's got some pain. He may be coming out of the game.
I think he's going to have to come out. He's motioning to the sideline. White is hurt.
Immediate adversity. Quarterback Mike White is knocked from the game on the first play. The defense digs in, knowing some pressure has shifted to them. They thrive rather than wilt.
And Brown will fake the handoff, throws long near sideline, and Johnny Ward measured it, stepped in, and picked it off. Turnover, Bulls football.
For the second straight game, the Bulls forced turnovers on their first 2 defensive series. Jamie Bird forced a fumble, and for the second straight game, Todd Chandler grabs the loose football.
C.J. Brown from the pistol. Play fake. Long makes the catch. And is upended by Jamie Bird. Throwing end zone. Caught in the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown for Marcus Lee.
The Bulls were down, but not unfazed. Chuck Bresnahan dialed up a way to not only stop the Terps, but tie the game.
CJ. Oh, is a running threat. Ball comes out into the play. Picked up by Sanchez. Augie Sanchez is in for a touchdown.
Devin Abraham made a huge play, I think, and came and put his head on the football. The ball was right there. Luckily, I was able to scoop it, keep it in my hands, and score. So, I mean, that was awesome. First college touchdown. Dream come true.
A dream for the Bulls, a nightmare for the Terrapins, who found a way to get the lead back by the end of the quarter.
Terps on their first third down conversion attempt of the day. Over the middle, brought in by Leak. Marcus Leak off to the races. He's in for the Terp touchdown.
Play a Big Ten school. We had them where we wanted them. We just got to learn to finish, you know, and win those games. And we will. We keep playing with the enthusiasm. We keep staying together, you know, and stay positive.
Forced into action, it's Stephen Bench, the quarterback. A transfer from Penn State. Bench over the middle. Catch made. Big grab, exactly what they needed.
Every week, I'm always talking to Stephen about be ready. You just never know that opportunity's going to come. Just be ready. And the first play of the game, it was, I mean, Stephen and I just talked about this yesterday. Hey, Stephen.
What's up, Coach?
Just know I believe in you, man. This ain't going to happen, Stephen. You just got to be ready. It's how you respond to things. Just play ball. All right, man. Control what Stephen can control.
Yes, sir.
Bench. Play action. Over the middle. Welch brings it in. Deontay Welch has a catch.
And you got to be ready for that opportunity to come.
All right. Coach.
How you been? Yes,
sir.
Third down. Bench. Evades the rush. Evades Ferran. Looking for the end zone. The pylon. Touchdown, USF.
Now under pressure, scrambles out, running far side, 10-5, diving for the pylon far side, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Stephen Bench.
An old cliche that came true. You know, you're not starting. You might as well, you get ready for that second play. It's playing football, man. I don't know how to say that. I didn't think about it was open. They gave me a lane, and the goal was to score. And so I ran as hard as I could, and luckily I was blessed to get in the end zone. I'm just out there playing football. That's what I do.
And that's a lesson for all of our guys, is to understand your time can come just like that, and you want to make sure you're ready so when you go in there, you can help this football team out.
Here comes pressure, and down it goes. From the edge, Rashard Clyott comes in and absolutely steamrolls C.J. Brown. First down, Ross, screenplay. Brandon Ross looks for room. It's by a couple tacklers and drags others. Ball came out at the end. And USF recovers. Ward's got it.
The Bulls defense would force 6 turnovers, 4 in the first half, and Stephen Bench's gutsy performance proved he had listened to Coach Taggart's advice, engineering a Bulls lead by the break.
And the Bulls will head to halftime with a 17-14 lead.
In the second half, the South Florida Swarm continued to overwhelm. They lead the AAC in sacks, and the pressure forced Maryland quarterback C.J. Brown into more turnovers. Augie Sanchez came up with the ball again, this time on an interception. That would help USF take the lead into the fourth quarter.
I told the guys afterwards I was very excited the way they fought, the way they played, and especially defense. That's South Florida defense. That's what I know South Florida defense to be, the way they flew around and played with a lot of enthusiasm and just making plays. And again, I think where we're at with our program is still growing is we got to learn to win those games. You know, we had those opportunities. Our offense got to score a touchdown. We get turnovers like that. We need points, you know, and that goes back to execution.
Can't have a mental lapse like me.
Blocked! Jabata's punt is blocked into the end zone. Recovered for a Maryland touchdown.
With a 4-point lead, the Terps had a chance to put the game away with a 1st and goal at the Bulls' 1-yard line. But the USF defense said nothing doing. The next 3 plays pushed Maryland back 3 yards, and they had to settle for a field goal, keeping it a 1-score game until the final second. Despite losing their quarterback on the first play and being without their leading receiver, this band of brothers refused to make any excuses.
Very encouraged with our football team, the way they're fighting, and I think we continue to fight like that, we're going to win a lot of ball games.
Their next chance against NC State at Ray J, the third of 4 straight home games amidst the palm trees of Tampa. Experience the new era of USF football and join us for one of these upcoming home games.
Very humbling, you know, to see people who look up to you, see young kids who want to be in your position one day, it's amazing. It's a great feeling inside. What's up, man? What's your name? I'm Derek. Nice to meet you. There you go. What's up, big dog? Good?
I'm Glennie Bench. I'm from Bainbridge, Georgia. Stephen Bench, number 2, is my son. From the minute that Coach Taggart recruited Stephen to come here last May, Stephen really bought into his enthusiasm, his energy, the excitement for building a new program, and we still believe in it.
I see you on the field, young man. You're going to knock it out. I know that. I know that. That's what I'm talking about. Wendy Calloway. My son is Derek Calloway. And one of the things that was so important to me is that the coaches take full interest in your child, academically, number 1, and to be a good athlete on the field.
What's up, Jeremy? How you doing? How's family?
They're doing really good.
When the last time you talked to them?
Last night.
Good. They're my kids. I tell everyone today, my responsibility as a head coach is to take care of my wife, my 2 little boys at home, and my 105 boys here.
I'm Shalonda Love, and number 98, Mike Love. I believe in him because they're like a family. He's close, he's a great guy. All the coaches, all the parents, all the kids, all the families, we're all close.
My name is Bernard Clintoff from Tampa, Florida. My nephew is Andre Davis, the Freak Show. There's a lot of talent on the field. How does it happen? Good coaching, good family. Things looking up for the Bulls.
Okay, you win your first game, I'll make you a brownie.
Oh, they mean a lot. You know, without the fans, we can't be in a game. We can't have the momentum. You know, the fans play a big part in our success. And everything we do, the fans play the biggest part of it.